going through that process of starting your online business, do you have any advice for any parents that are also looking at going through that process?
Yeah, yeah, I think what you just said about you can read as much as you want, but you have to take some kind of action. Like you have to do some, you have to go and experience it. Like I actually I read I don't know if you heard of Two Brain Business. They have like a mentorship program. I read both their
I
books.
haven't, but keep going.
I read the E Myth,
Yeah,
all of these books, and I thought I knew exactly what to do. I even built all the systems, processes, SOPs for a CrossFit gym that never
nice.
existed. I had everything in place, and I was like, "That's it. It's going to be successful." It wasn't until I actually started doing it that actually, like, I realized what was needed. And it was none of the stuff that I'd done. And actually, yes, the books were helpful, but there's nothing that can prepare you for owning a business or running a business as doing it.
Hmm.
And I think, as I said, like mentorship, as you said as well, I think that's huge. Like that's been massive. I've continually invested ever since. So since November 2019, which is less than 3 years, I've spent over 30 grand on mentors, coaches. I know there's people out there spending far more than I have. Um,
Well, the they do say there's a lot of people say, oh, 30 grand, that could be a deposit for a house. That could be, a large amount in the stock market, in crypto, if you even wanted to go there, and you get X amount of reward. But
yeah,
I look at it as, okay, if you've invested that much into yourself, your character, your skills, those are going to perform and provide you dividends, over the years to come. But it also fast tracks the amount. Nothing can compete with how much you can make in business and how fast that can happen. So, if your ROI of investing 30 grand is now, six figures that you're earning in your coaching business, well, that over a 30-year time span is now considerably bigger and better than what a house would return.
and that's what I was going to say is that 30 grand might seem like a lot, but actually my ROI is far more than any other investment.
Mhm.
Like in terms of what I've made since November 2019, like it
Yeah.
massively outweighs it. And that will keep paying back year upon year.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh, I think it's important to note with that, it's not, if you've made an investment, that's not your job done. I know, having worked with you, that you had relentless work ethic, and that's the reason that you've ultimately been then successful in your businesses. So for those of you that are listening that have made some significant investments, that isn't the job done. That is just step one. That's going to allow you to build from there. So I want to just revert back to the question for advice for parents starting an online business.
okay, so depending on your kids, mine never slept. You're going to be tired. Like you're going to have to just suck it up. I'm really sorry. There is no magic cure. Like you are going to be tired. So you just have to work through it. Coffee's a great thing with that. For me, I always try to structure my time around my family. That's been really important. So the first thing that goes into my diary is family time. So I always have structured, like I definitely take time off of the weekends. So I spend time with my kids. I always are there for bedtime and bath time. So, whatever is important to you, I think it's important to set that aside for your own mental health, your well-being, so that you don't miss them grow up. I know there's different mindsets around that. Obviously, for me, like I would never miss them growing up and those moments for anything. Um, I guess you just have to be. You have to be. I think like efficient. You have to be really efficient with your time because you do have less time. In because of if you want to spend time with your kids. If you don't and you're happy to work long hours and not see them and get up in it, that's fine. Not there's no right or wrong here. But if like me, you don't want to and you want to spend that time with them, then you're going to have to be more efficient. So I my wife, like she does get annoyed sometimes because I'll be on my phone when we're together and it's because I don't interact with my friends or family during work hours.
Yeah.
I am literally like, these are my work hours and I'm getting to work. And I don't go on social media. I don't scroll social media. I don't do anything that is non-work related in work hours. So then when I am switching off, I will be on my phone, and I do then maybe read Twitter or, like, texting my mates.
Yeah.
So, and obviously if I'm working so many hours and then I've only got so many hours with my wife, she's a bit like, come on, put your phone away. I'm like, okay, but this is the only time I use my phone.
My name is Samuel Main, and I truly hope that you've got value from today's video. If you have, please do hit like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the video tomorrow.